Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching live with LWL Lindsay with Love. Today is October 28th, 2024 on a Monday. I'm so happy to be back with all of you, all my friends. I miss all of you on the weekends. It's annoying, but it will stay this way nonetheless. I need to recharge my battery. I am a little introverted person over here and double Cancer Pisces. I need that time to be alone. Have I been through the dark night of the soul? Yes, I have. Welcome to the chat. I've been through it all, it seems. Fast must welcome. Thank you for the follow. Okay, you guys, there's no channeled message for today. And I'm going to ask you guys a question. Please weigh in. And there's no right answer. There's no right answer. If you've been following me for some time, you know that I do channeled messages each month for each zodiac sign. You'll see the videos where my eyes are literally closed and I'm channeling whatever's coming through for your sign. I always ask you to take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Do you think I should continue those videos? Do you enjoy those videos? Do you find them helpful? Serious question, simply because it's to the point. Kathy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. It's to the point where I'm just prioritizing important, really, really like top tier things in my business. Tina Crawford, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. If you watch those videos, could you please just say yes or no? Leslie Schmitz, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. If you are interested in those predictions, I'm going to continue to do astrology videos, obviously, but I want to make sure the channel messages are pertinent, helpful, or if it's kind of a waste of my time and energy. VIP Deborah says, I really enjoy them. I do find them helpful, but I also know it's a lot of work for you as you are busy. Yes, Tony says, thank you. Leslie says, you're welcome. Okay, I'll keep doing them. Honestly, I just needed somebody to confirm. Because I was like, I think I want to keep doing them, but also it's such a busy week. And I'm like, I know I'm just kind of giving my own self pressure that doesn't exist. I'm like, literally, you guys, all morning I've been on the verge of analysis paralysis. And I'm like, no, Lindsay, just follow your routine, trust your intuition. Your guides are going to tell you how to get it done. Don't worry. Life is good. I have like 10 people in line for reports. It's okay. I'm happy. First timer, well, welcome to the chat. I'm torn on the VIP. Erin says, I like them, but I'm not consistent with them. Okay, well, that's okay. Catherine says, yes, I watch them and really enjoy them. I feel like they can draw others in more too. Okay, thank you, you guys. I appreciate your perspectives. Thank you. But if it's not lighting you up, stop them. Maybe there's another way for you to do them. Well, there are many ways for me to do them. And it's interesting, VIP Erin, because I was thinking about going back to my original way, but then I was like, my original way actually took more time. I'm trying to just become very efficient in my life, even more so than I already am, right? You guys know I'm like a habit stacker. I'm always trying to like boom, 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 get things done. But also the ebb and flow of my month typically is chill in the beginning of the month, very busy toward the end of the month. And that is just the flow of how it is right now. I do have plans to get myself more even keeled energetically as the next month comes, but it's because I've added a bunch of things randomly very quickly without like planning it all out, right? I'm not necessarily, I wouldn't say impulsive. I wait for the cue, but then when you guys tell me you're ready, I'm ready too. I don't want to like sit on something for too long because then it's just taking up mental capacity for me. So, you know, I receive it, I act upon it. That is my energy. And so, yeah, it's just been a little bit of a busy time. That's all. Ever since my Europe trip, it's been busy, which is a good thing, right? It's a good thing to be busy in your business. I'll take it. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to organize it a little bit better. But I think by 2024, I'll have really nice flow going. I'll be able to get caught up on certain things. Life is good. You guys, life is good. No complaints here. All right, let's see what's going on. Star 1111. Ooh, I love that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Wow, you guys, so many new people in the chat. If you're new, please say hello first and foremost. If your fingers are free, can you click the double tap the screen a few times? It helps TikTok say, hey, I'm here. It's Monday. We're live. and lastly, for those of you that are trying to find a spiritual community, or perhaps you're manifesting something very specific and you're having a hard time doing it, the Manifesting Club doors are open until the 30th, 2 days from now, Wednesday night. They will close. We manifest together on November 1st at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a live manifesting club. You must show up live on the Zoom to put your desire in the chat. Everyone who's on the Zoom will take their time and their energy and send powerful energy to your desire. It is a beautiful place to be. We've been manifesting a lot together. Leslie, thank you for the rose. Thanks for lighting up. We're starting to light up my gift gallery. I appreciate it. And we also manifest together on the 14th at 8 p.m. We are following the new moon and full moon. Not exactly, right? Not exactly, because I have my own boundaries and my own time limits and stuff like that, but near the new moon and full moon energy. Super powerful. Kathy says, looking forward to seeing them. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Catherine says, I think you need to figure out priorities and increase your efficiency, but go with your natural flow. Yep, that's what I do already. That's what I do. You already know that. Glad you're here. You guys are so sweet. Enjoy the rockin' energy. Oh, did I miss something? All right, let's see. Adrian, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. If you guys are new here and you don't know what the heck is about to happen, we're going to talk all things energy, healing, astrology. I'm going to share with you synchronicities. I use my life and what happens in my life as examples of how the spiritual journey flows, so that when you're on your journey, you can be like, oh, wait, this is actually how it's meant to be, or this is what so-and-so experienced, this is what Lindsay experienced. I can apply it to my life and see how it's unfolding for me. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life that we live and a beautiful journey we're on all together, by the way, all together. Thank you guys for all the likes. Welcome to the chat. Mallory, the thing that I was going to tell you, which I totally spaced on, which I could not remember during our spiritual chat on Friday, was this, that there's a lady who talks about being in the void on the spiritual journey. And she says that her void is when you're in isolation. And assuming you chose isolation intentionally or intuitively, it's an opportunity for you to shed yourself, rid yourself of the old version of you, because there's nobody around you that's imprinting upon you the old version of you. And so if you are very intentional and positively oriented during your isolation, it's like pushing you to quantum leaping moments. That's what I was trying to tell you, and I'm totally spaced on. That was the message. Okay, you guys, let's get going. We were talking last week about the spiritual journey, and we were talking about partnerships, and we were talking about people around us, like our family or other people. Yes, the synchronicities yesterday kept pointing to follow our dreams. Yafa Empress, VIP Yafa Empress, welcome to the chat. Catherine, powerful conversation, right? The synchronicities are synchronicitying. I still need to make a t-shirt. I will at some point. You guys. I have other things to do right now. Aries, fire, flow, welcome to the chat. I love that. Thank you for sharing the live VIP Alpha Empress. Mallory says, thank you for the confirmation, my friend. You're welcome. I was like, oh my gosh, when I heard it, I thought instantly of you. I was like, okay, this is like your time to shine. But we talked about it all on Friday, so you got this. Hello, Yafa Empress, VIP Yafa Empress says. If you'd like to be a VIP and support my channel, you can click my name up there and click subscribe. It's $4.99 a month, and you will always be a VIP. I will say VIP before your name, and I will answer your comments and questions first. Now, sometimes it gets a little dicey because there's a conversation going and it doesn't make sense, so I do my best. I do my best. Good morning to my YouTube viewer. All right, you guys, we're sitting there on Friday night. My partner gets home, by the way, from London on Friday afternoon at like 3 o'clock. And I wasn't sure if he would want to go out, but it was our dog's birthday. And, you know, it's like our baby dog. She's so precious. And I was like, do you want to go out just to like grab a snack, unwind, and like try to stay awake? My idea was like, he needs to try to stay awake so he can get back on this time zone. And he was like, yeah, we can go out. We can go, like, there's a brewery down the street. And I was like, okay, we'll go out. We'll have a pretzel, have like a beer, and then come home. Like nothing crazy, right? I don't have time to be crazy in my life anymore. I'm a grown up now. But that's what we did. And we celebrated Pippi, and there were so many people there, and they say, oh, she's so cute. I'm like, it's her birthday. She's 5 now, you know, whatever. It was a nice time. And we're sitting there, and he's like, oh, babe, I forgot to tell you something. And I was like, okay, what? Oh, what is it? And he's like, okay, don't be mad. And I was like, what? Like, he never, like, first, we never really argue. If we do, it's over like really dumb stuff that we get over very quickly, like miscommunications. And also, like, I'm never mad, like, for what, right? And so he's like, please don't be mad. And I was like, I will not be mad. What is it? And he's like, okay, I bought this machine. You guys are gonna crack up. He's like, I bought this machine. And I was like, okay, what kind of machine? What kind of machine? And he was like, yeah, it's totally that kind. It's a really cute brewery by our house that we like. It's easy to go to. And I don't want to grow up. I know, like, I was like, I'm a grown up, so I can't really, like, I don't really do all that anymore. I don't have time to party. You just like eventually just don't have time. You're like, I'm busy being spiritual and like building a business. So there's that. That's okay. It's better that way anyway, because it's all kind of like low vibe anyway. Once in a while, okay. All the time, not okay. But balance, right? Balance always. And he was like, okay, so I bought this machine, and it's a machine called the Rife machine. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I feel like I've heard of this, but like, tell me more. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's true, Catherine. Your Leo sun will always have you being a little bit of a kid. The child at heart, but Leo child at heart is beautiful because it reminds all of us adults that are like not being kids to like, oh, like it's okay, chill out, right? And he's like, it's a machine that we're going to put in our room every night. And it's a Hertz frequency machine. And we are going to like charge ourselves all night long. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, why would I be mad? He's like, well, he's like, it was kind of expensive, but like also like whatever. I got it like really on sale and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, well, that's cool. Like, I can't wait to actually do it. Right. I can't wait to like see how does it help me? Like, am I going to go into a higher frequency? Am I going to da 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 da? And then I started thinking about like consistency, spiritual work. And I mean, you guys, this is the man I met years ago who watched the news for 10 hours a day. You guys, seriously, there would be weekends. The news would be on from the time he woke up in the morning until the time he went to bed at night. And yeah, sometimes we were home, sometimes we're at the pool, sometimes it's in the background, but like he knows like every channel what they were about to say. So for him to pop off and be like, surprise, I bought this frequency machine for our house, I was like, whoa. Okay, whoa. Good morning, Double D's. Welcome to the chat. And thank you for the heart me. This is absolute proof. I shared this with you guys yesterday. When you are on your spiritual journey, it is not up to you. I got to have your robe. Halls, welcome to the chat. It is Missoni. It is Missoni, and it's comfy and cozy, and it washes really nicely, and it's everything. And it has pockets that fit my Kindle perfectly. So yes, you do have to have it. When you stand in your highest frequency, Double D's, thank you for the rose, and thank you for lighting up my gift gallery. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a title gifter so much. When you stand in your highest frequency, this is why spiritual people don't have to run around screaming about their spirituality. We don't have to go knocking on doors. We don't have to do all these things. We don't have to force the energy upon anybody. Double D's, thank you for the finger heart too. Super sweet. Welcome to the chat. You just simply get to stay in your highest vibration. That means not freaking out when someone's coming at you. That means recognizing when you're being projected upon and sending love. That means not spiraling into lower and lower vibrations. That means catching yourself when you're starting to get irritated and say, you know what? Thank you, Yatha Empress, for the heart me, VIP Yatha Empress. Say, you know what? I'm getting a little irritated, so I want to just take a breather and take a step out. And I want to just do some of my own breathing. It's an awareness of, I'm going to live in my highest vibration. So when someone comes into my space that's low vibe, and I know they're low vibe because they're saying it, they're showing it, I can feel it, all those things, I'm still going to choose to stay in my high vibrational frequency. And as you do that, you guys, it gets better, by the way. The story gets better. So hold on to your seats. Halls, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. So this goes on. And so Friday, I'm like, you know what? I didn't even think about this. But you guys know I'm studying astrology always and constantly honing in on my craft. And he had a hair appointment on Saturday. So I was like, well, while you go to your hair appointment, I will do some work. I'll get myself organized for the upcoming week. Double D, thank you for the rosa. You are just lighting up my gallery. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a title gifter. Thank you. Thank you. 7.2 thousand likes, by the way, you guys, and literally like 15 minutes of streaming on a Monday morning. Everyone woke up and they were like ready to hang out with me. Is that what's happening? Good morning, Tabitha. Welcome to the chat, Empowerment Mentor. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you all. So I was like, he's really into, because he likes the news. It's not necessarily that he likes the news so much, is what I've realized, is he has to know what's happening from a macroeconomic perspective, because his role is to be a financial officer for a company. So he has to know what is happening in sourcing in China, what is the economics of this, and how is it going to affect his business, right? Understandable. Okay. Now I understand a little bit more about why he's so obsessed with the news. So I was like, maybe he would be more interested in listening to some astrology people that I listen to who do, because I'm more astrology around awareness of who you are. But there are people that do astrology, world astrology, right? They're focused on Flaming Amy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the live. Double D's. Thank you. And Tony, thank you for the likes. I was yearning to turn on all of you all this morning. Aw, we miss you, VIP Deborah says. You guys are so sweet. Welcome. So I was like, maybe he would be interested in the people I listen to for world astrology. right? Because there's especially one woman I listen to, I learn a lot from her, even though she does whole sign, I do Placidus. Thank you for lighting up my gift gallery, Double D's. Jeez, I love this. Thank you for the abundance. I appreciate it. But I still learn a lot. Like I can listen to her. She talks about the nodes. She talks about aspects. I say, oh, okay, that's something I can add to my, data bank base of information around astrology. And I'm always learning from everybody, I swear. And so I said, why don't you listen to this lady? She talks about politics. She talks about it based on the astrology. And astrology is very much pattern recognition. That's why astrologers can kind of forecast or predict what's going to happen, because you have similar patterns in the sky from whatever year that whatever happened. And these similar patterns are repeating themselves 20 years later, 30 years later, right? It's not that difficult. You just need to learn it. It's a language to learn, okay? It is, I wouldn't say it's difficult to learn, but it does take patience, because it is very hard at first to understand how the vibrations flow together energetically. So I send him this video. He doesn't watch it on Saturday morning, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But wait, was it yesterday? Oh my gosh, it was yesterday. Okay, so yesterday morning, I don't ask him about it. I kind of forget that I even sent it to him. I was busy doing work on writing reports and stuff while he was gone. And then Saturday goes, the day goes, we're just hanging out, normal Saturday stuff, went for a walk, watched some TV. I finished my crochet sweater and my gift from my friend. And then yesterday morning at like 7 in the morning, the door to our patio was not fully locked, and it's kind of a janky door. It doesn't like totally snap in. It has to be locked. So even when you shut it, it still kind of can open. And a big gust of wind blew it open. And my man jumped out of bed. And I was like, what? Like, what is happening? And he's like, oh my gosh, the door, da 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 da. And I was like, oh, that happened to me while you're gone too. Like, it absolutely has to be locked, because the wind will come sweep it open. And so all of a sudden, you guys, by the way, morning, Lindsay, if you've been with me long enough, like I'm the person who's like, when my eyes, like I can be a little bit open in my brain. My waves have changed from from alpha to like maybe slowly waking up, right? And I'm like, what is going on? I don't want to wake up jerking my eyes open. I'm not the alarm goes off, I jump out of bed. I'm just like, when the body awakens, it awakens. Like, life is good. My energy wakes very calmly. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll have some coffee, some water. So this really startled me. It really startled me. And he starts talking to me, you guys, for like an hour. Like, I don't even get like the words in to say, can I please have a cup of coffee? He is just on one. And he's like, babe, you won't even believe it. Da, 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 da. He starts talking to me about, hold on one second. For some reason, 1 second, please. I'm so sorry, but my computer is not plugged in. Okay, there we go. I need to plug my computer in. It was starting to die. I thought it was plugged in, but I guess not. So he's like, I finally listened to the astrology lady. He's like, and can you believe this about astrology and this about astrology? And I'm like, hold on. I'm like, am I turning you into an astrologer? Are you becoming like a spiritual leader? What is actually happening right now? Because Friday, you're telling me you got a Hertz machine for us to set our frequencies and like live our best lives ever in the most high vibrational space. And now Sunday, you are regurgitating to me the astrology you have learned for the past 3 hours, because he's got jet lag, by the way. So he's been up since like 3 in the morning. And he's like, I feel like I just had a spiritual awakening. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I was really deep into this astrology video and I was like really understanding it. He's like, and then the wind came and the door just whoosh, went totally open. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I just felt so proud in that moment. I was just like, tell me more. Like, what else did you learn, right? Because there's no way on earth that I can learn every single thing from every single thing, right? So we learn from each other. That's the point of becoming an expert at something. You're not meant to know every single thing under the sun, right? That would be crazy. We won't have time for that. We're built to have all that remembering, and we can tap in. That's why you have to follow our heart, because our heart is guiding us to what we were meant to remember, right? What we were meant to remember. So what an interesting weekend, you guys. We had so much fun. So yesterday, I was working with him on his business astrology because, or the, his company that employs him. We were looking at the astrology there because of things that are happening in his space. We were looking at his personal astrology. I was like doing charts for him. He wanted me to go to my astrology at the same time. We were looking at his and the business's astrology so we could kind of do some forecasting. Oh my gosh, we were having so much fun. And he was like, I'm sorry, babe, I should stop talking. I'm probably boring you. I'm like, you do realize like this is my whole world, right? Like this is like what I do all day, every day. I said, I wasn't planning on doing any astrology on Sunday because I was going to take like a full-on break, and I did work on Saturday. I said, but I'm so happy that you're interested, and I'm more than happy. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm just going to see how it works out. And then I'm not going to say anything to anybody. Like, I'm obviously not going to use it just as my guide, but I'm going to use like, understand the energy. And I was like, yeah. And then you can be proof, and then we can go help tons of businesses blow up their business and whatever. I know. I got to catch up with the comments, you guys. I had to finish the story. I didn't want to get sidetracked. Lala says, good morning. Good morning, Lala. It's cold today. Had to wear walking gloves. Ooh, brr. Yeah, it's been kind of chilly here in the mornings too. Good morning, Double D. Since becoming a student to your teachings, my life has changed in the most positive way. I'm just returning the abundance. That is so sweet. Let me screenshot that. 1 second. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't mess this up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I make the craziest face, but it's because I have to work my fingers together. Like, yeah, anyway. Oh my gosh. Catherine says, my entire life has changed for the better. You guys are so sweet. Yes, his time has come. I know. This is VIP Deborah. Thank you for that. That's exactly the confirmation that most people need is I'm on this spiritual journey and my partner is not. And I'm like, right. Most people don't wake up at the exact same time together, right? Unless they're in something maybe that's like really a spiritual shift or like a traumatic event in frequency. But even then, two paths can go totally different ways. They can totally fork in the road, right? And it's also never your job. I totally believe this. It is not my job on a spiritual journey to ever tell people, well, that's because you're sleeping. Oh, well, you better wake up. Like, read this book and wake up, right? It's not real. It's when the time comes, when the person's meant to wake up, they will. Okay, that's it. And it's not to say he's not been awake, but it's to say that when people start to get these desires in their hearts, or they start to feel a little bit compelled towards something, it's like honor that for that person. I could have said like, oh, I don't feel like doing astrology today, but I was like, heck yeah, let's talk astrology. I was like, you have the network, I have the knowledge, you have the numbers, and I have a background in finance too, but like you have the numbers conversation. I was like, we could literally help so many corporations. Like this could be like a whole another avenue for business or whatever. We could be like consultants, right? When you're retired or whatever. And he was like, yeah, we could. He's like, and then we'll host our retreats. He's really into like wanting like a little mini resort in like Costa Rica or something. He's like, we can get machines in every room and like blah, 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 blah. And you can do the healing and the astrology. And I was like, yeah, babe, let's do it. Oh, it was a fun weekend, you guys. Love hearing that. Thank you, Mallory. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine says, I love this for you. Thank you guys so much. It was so much fun. What a way to connect. Yeah, it really was. And like I said the other day, I think we were talking about it. I was like, he's never not supported me in my journey. There have been moments where he's like, that's really interesting. Right. But never once been like, yeah, you're crazy. That didn't happen. Blah, 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 blah. It's like when you can kind of back the information that you're providing with proof in your reality, it becomes pretty simple for everybody to see that it's feasible for all of us, right? For all of us. And that's the beauty of it. And that's like, oh my gosh, this was just a special moment. I feel like I need to do like a YouTube video about it or a blog or something. Like, don't give up on your partner if they're not like on like, okay, if it's a supportive relationship, if it's a healthy relationship, it's full of respect and love and all those things, and your partner just isn't quite there yet, it's okay, right? It's okay. We all know resonance. One tuning fork gets hit, ding, and then the other one just enters into the room, never gets hit by anybody, and it just starts to vibrate faster, faster, faster. It's called resonance. It's a real thing. Science proved it. Right? Science, I don't know if science will ever prove spirituality. I don't know. Now, I'm sure there'll always be a divide between religion, but religion's a construct. I'm not talking spirituality. I'm talking religion and science. Now, if they were to maybe come together in, unity, you would have spirituality, basically. Oh my God, the mustache every time, VIP. I swear, VIP Aaron, you like to give me this one because the mustache just like weirds me out. Thank you so much for being a title gifter, for lighting up my gift gallery, guys. Catherine says, I love combos like this with my boyfriend. He listens, asks questions when I don't know. We research it together. Yes, super beautiful. That's kind of along the lines of my video I sent you. I still haven't watched the video, Catherine. I'm sorry. I was just so busy. I was trying not to be on TikTok all weekend. Oh my gosh. I will watch it. I will watch it today. I promise you. VIP Deborah says, I've started frequency healing with Barb, teaching her how to do it. Amazing. Amazing, VIP Deborah. Tina says, oh, sorry, I'm missing comments, you guys. Tina. I don't see you. I don't know. I missed it. I don't know where it went. Okay, let's see. She says to Mallory, though, thank you. I need this today. Lacey, I do birth charts. Yep. All of the birth chart. It's called the Know Thyself Birth Chart Report. It's 35 plus pages at this point. It includes your soul's purpose and fast money. I accept Afterpay, Klarna, all of those things if you need to use that as a payment form. So yes, it's in my link in bio. Catherine says he doesn't have to match your energy because you can help him protect his, but when they do, I know. And that's why I was like, okay, now that you get, like, now that you understand or you're seeing how astrology. So by the way, he didn't just listen to that video, you guys. He went down a whole rabbit hole. He found a bunch of different people. He's found panels. They were talking. He's very interested in the politics. They were talking about that. And he was like, this is actually legit. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, obviously, but it's not obvious to some people. And if they're just not there yet, they're not there yet. So now I'm like, so now, like, are you cool with just like manifesting with me? Cause like we kind of manifest together. Like we're focused in on the same vision for the next few years. That's like a very obvious thing for us. Just aligning the vision itself is important. Some people don't even do that in their relationships. So that's there, but like, I'm like seriously like full on manifesting. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, good. Finally. I don't know. I'm missing the exchange between Mallory and Tina, but I'm glad that you guys are connecting. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, VIP Aaron, for the gifts. Catherine says, yes, my man showed my man all the synchronicities yesterday, confirming everything I was saying about manifesting. It's when you start to have the proof come into your reality, then it becomes like, okay, like now for the people that don't believe it, it's like, well, this is what happened. This is what I did. This is what happened. This is how it played out. And then you do it a couple of times, right? And it becomes not just a coincidence. There's no such thing anyway. It becomes proof, your own proof. And then, right, that's how we build the faith. I need to do a TikTok about faith and synchronicities. Good morning, Bax. Bax says, I'm sure aliens can prove spirituality. Mallory says, yeehaw. I was a cowgirl. All right. VIP Aaron says, it's the indication that I'm here and loving this. I just don't have hands. You're so sweet. Thank you, VIP Aaron. Catherine says, no worries. It was also for the other ladies too. Well, I don't know. VIP Deborah says, they are the best reports ever. Thank you. I'm taking that. Authenticity Advocate says, you will not be disappointed, Lacey. I cried and still cry rereading mine. She sees you and puts so much into an energy and love into what she does. That's true. I do. Which is why I have a wait list. Because I'm not just half willy-nillying it, right? I'm like going for it. I'm like giving you the information about you from the highest perspective. Well, I've got like an alfalfa hair. I need to wash my hair today. All right. Catherine says, I plan to get my boyfriend's Know Thyself report, but we can't get his time of birth. Have you tried calling all the places, like the government, the jurisdiction he was born, the hospital? Oh my gosh, that just reminds me of a dream I had. Was it a dream or was it real? Holy cow, you guys, 1 second. Now I'm freaking out. Was it a dream or was it real? I received so many reports this weekend, which I'm so grateful for. It was a dream. I think it's a dream too. It was like a premonition dream. It must be. I had a dream that I received a report in my, like my Stripe, my payments. And it said on there, I have no idea when I was born, but I know you'll figure it out. That was the dream. And in my dream, I was like a little bit anxiety because I was like, oh, I'm just going to email this person back and be like, I don't know the answer to that. So I'm going to refund you your money. But I do hope that someday I will be so well versed in this information that I can help people discover themselves, even for those people that really do not know. Because I think it's a really powerful tool. But even still, work call. Beck says, oh, work, pesky work, right? You're going to try the hospital next. Yeah, try the hospital. He believed ever since joining our TMC that one night, it solidifies to him and when he sees the signs. That's so beautiful. Yeah, TMC. You guys, if you're interested in manifesting with me, don't miss out. The doors close on the 30th. It's $11 a month. That's it. 2 sessions you could join, a new moon and a full moon, $11 a month. And if you hate it, you can just cancel your membership. But if you love it, you could just join us every month and create your whole reality exactly how you desire it to be. But the choice is yours. The choice is yours. VIP Deborah says, sometimes if you ask relatives and stuff, they'll remember about what time the birth was. Yeah, right. Remember when my grandma remembered? And my mom was like, no, it was the afternoon. And my grandma was like, it sure was. And I was like, oh, well, good thing I found that out. Mallory says, Neutrino app for human design has helped people kind of narrow down time of birth. Oh, interesting. Good morning, Nicole. Welcome to the chat. Nicole, I hope you were able to get into everything over the weekend. We have some new members, you guys, by the way, inside the Cosmic Collective, like a few new members, which is very exciting. And yay, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so that was my wild and crazy weekend. We're going to do the sky news really quickly in a second, but I do want to share a couple of other synchronicities with you guys. I found out some interesting news. VIP Deborah says, loving all the new members and people showing up. Love you guys. I love it too. I mean, the idea is that it grows and grows and grows, right? So I hope that we continue to receive new members in. The Cosmic Collective, for those of you that are new here and listening, is a spiritual community where there are lessons inside and 2 spiritual chats a month and group energy healing. For those of you inside the Cosmic Collective, by the way, we're energy healing tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night, the 29th at 8 p.m. So I sent you guys Zoom details on Thursday of last week. I'm not going to send them again. The energy healing link is in that email, okay? So make sure to check your email. It's there. It's also inside the Cosmic Collective course. All the links are there. So if you ever need to find a link and you can't find an email, it's there. The Cosmic Collective keeps me going. You got it, girl. Yes, the more the merrier, Catherine says to VIP Deborah. I had a little bit of a bummer moment. It's not a bummer. It's an opportunity for me to be creative. Involving my QHHT training. I'm not going to share it because it's really not that big of a deal. It's not a hiccup. It's not even a road bump. It's not even a blip. It's just how will I use this information in a way that's beneficial and works in my life, right? Okay, so you guys know QHHT is called Quantum Healing Hypnosis Therapy. Hypnosis, right? Why are we at brunch on Saturday morning? We went out on Saturday morning we celebrated Pippi all weekend. We took her out to every single dinner or brunch we went to. We're just like giving her all the love. And a lady walks past our table. We're sitting outside because we have our dog with us, of course. And a lady walks past our table and her shirt says, ask me to hypnotize you. I was like, thank you for the confirmation. Thank you, universe, God, source, universe, creator. Then my partner, we were watching more astrology. You guys, by the way, yesterday we watched hundreds of okay, hundreds is an extreme exaggeration. We watched probably like 10 plus astrology videos yesterday. He got so into it. And I was like, babe, like, let's take a break. You're filling with your brain with like a lot of information and it becomes mumbo jumbo when you don't know like the foundation. So like, let's just like take a break from, let's go for a walk. Let's go get a coffee. Like, let's just chill. But one of the very last videos we watched, he was choosing them all, by the way. I was just kind of reading my Kindle, hanging out with him. And it was an Edgar Casey video and they were talking about him being a hypnotist. And I was like, 2 to make it true. Got it. But it's going to be I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to be creative. Let's see what happens, you guys. I can't promise anything. VIP Deborah says, I have a story for you all from the funeral I went to this weekend. Oh, VIP Deborah, I'm excited to hear this. I'm excited to hear this. All right. We can talk about it during the energy healing or the spiritual chat. VIP Deborah says, I'm patiently waiting for you to get done with your training. Tina says, I'm new to the lives. How do I find the Cosmic Collective info or to subscribe? Tina, when we finish the live, please stay for the next 10 minutes if you can, because we're getting on what's called the energetic wave, which I do Monday through Friday, and it will set your energy right for the day. So if you can wait for 10 more minutes, but when you do leave this live, you can make sure to follow me up here. Click this name, follow me. And then in my bio on my TikTok page, it'll say free detox energy masterclass. There's a link. But that link opens to a bunch of other links, and the Cosmic Collective is there, the Manifesting Club is there, and my astrology reports, everything. So that's where it all lives. Or you can go to lindsaywithlove.com, which is my TikTok handle. Although there is one report, the Fast Money report is not there yet because I just haven't had time to add it to my website. Catherine says, if your man seriously wanted to learn for himself, what would you tell him to start with? Astrology, Catherine, is that what you're asking? Or are you talking spirituality in general? Oh, I'm having a little sniffle in my nose. If you're talking sorry, I'll let you answer. Spirituality or astrology, or both, I guess. And okay, I would always advise, number one, follow your heart. So if you're really being pulled to astrology, do that. If you're being pulled to human design, do that. Both of them are awareness tools. Both of them are going to help you in some way. I would try to avoid doing them both at the same time. It's kind of tricky. But you could, right? It's kind of like going to college. You have to take your science class and your math class and your writing class all at once. But if you're not in college and you're not programmed in that way and you're working a full-time job, it might be a little bit overwhelming. So pick one. From a spiritual perspective, if you're not meditating daily, like that's step number one always. So even for those of you that are listening, if you're not in a daily meditation routine, at least 10 minutes a day, you guys, just 10 minutes. And you will just level up your life like it is nobody's job, nobody's business. So meditation daily, which he does not do meditation daily. So I would tell him, if you really wanted to get serious with this, you need to start meditating every single day. Yeah, we were talking astrology and human design yesterday, but only from our small knowledge. And then if you really wanted to go deeper into it, then find a teacher that you really like on the topics. I mean, I know at some point I will start teaching astrology. It's just not time right now. I have to finish. I get to finish the Reiki healing course. By the way, for you, those of you that are inside the Cosmic Collective that have the free Reiki healing course, the next drop is on not this week, next week, right? Next week, the 2nd. Wait, whoa, I'm looking at the wrong month. So today's the 28th. The next drop will be the 4th. The 4th will be the next video, the next lesson in your Reiki healing. VIP Deborah says, I signed up for manifesting. I feel like I already know everything. I started reading. It can't hurt. For the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course, yeah, VIP Deborah, that course is meant to align your energy in a very strong way. So you might know a lot of it, but it's meant to give you a spiritual path, a spiritual program of sorts, routine of sorts. Yeah, I saw that you signed up. Thank you for that. And it will clear all of your energy. So by the time you're done, there should be no fears in your life. There should be no worries or wondering what you're meant to do. There should be no disconnect from the intuition. There should be no nervousness. Any confidence issues should just melt away. So go through that course. It's really super powerful. Yep, told him we both need to meditate daily. Meditation daily is like the number one thing. So if you're not doing it, then you're not as powerful as you could be. Which, by the way, today you guys already got 6,500 steps this morning and my Bob Proctor, Grandpa Bob meditation in. It was a good morning. I'm like, oh gosh, I have things to do. I've got to get my steps in before I even go live. I really like you keep the meditation the first one in your videos. I really like you keep the meditation. Oh, I don't know what that means. The meditation. Am I talking about meditation as like one of the first things? Probably. I was thinking too, by the way, for those of you that are confused in that course based on the way it's meant to be laid out, I think I'm going to do just root. So for those of you that are in the pinned videos, yeah, the grounding, centering, shielding, that one. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. I love that. That's a powerful one. Yeah. You could do that meditation although it's kind of fast. I would slow it down a little bit, but it is what it is. Mallory says, I started meditating back in April and I found you in May. Yeah. Meditation is the key, you guys, because how else are you going to calm down your mind? And if the mind isn't calm, then there is no room for the intuition to work. It's just the ego on overdrive. So like you can't have one without the other. You can't have a super spiritual life without meditating. You just cannot. Okay. And by the way, meditation doesn't have to be om in the chair, right? We've talked about this many times. It can be while you're doing your dishes. By the way, Dolores Cannon taught me that we're in and out of hypnosis like almost all day. Like, what is daydreaming other than you kind of like going like, or even like maybe disassociation, I think would be, it's almost like hypnosis. You kind of just go like, where are you going? Like I can do it right now. I'm just kind of going away. Like, where are you going? I don't know. But you can feel it in the brain, kind of just like slowing down, calming down. Level up, level up, level up. Sierra, right? Catherine says, would you be willing to put a slower video of you guiding a meditation in the collective? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I can do that. If you go onto my YouTube channel, by the way, you guys, I've done affirmation videos for the root and sacral chakra. This was back in the day. So you can find them on my YouTube, but yes, I'll do that. I'd probably just do it for YouTube and I'll put it in the collective, like link it into the collective when I have time. Yeah, I know that's, I'm like, yes, but it not likely until maybe next week. Just because I have, there's no way this week. I'm just, yeah, next week. How about next week? Next week, maybe midweek, I'll do that. It's not that, it doesn't take that long. It's just that TikTok only allows 10 minutes. You're welcome. 10 minutes, right? And so I felt kind of rushed during the chakra cleanse and the grounding, centering, shielding. But a meditation. So Catherine, you just want me to help guide you into meditation? Is that what you're hoping for? Or is it like what sort of guided meditation? Because there's so many things you could guide somebody on, right? Is it just really like tapping into your own, like just relax? You just confirmed something huge for me. Holy cow. Thank you. Thank you. I just received the confirmation I needed. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Good morning, Justy. Welcome to the chat. All right, you guys. We didn't even do the Sky News. Let's do the Sky News really quickly. Let's do it. Guiding me in would be amazing. It's never as powerful, Tony says, when I do it myself. Just like you do for us normally, just something longer to really get into it. Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah, really basically get into it. And then I would, for the most part, like, I think the most powerful guided meditations are guide into it and then let the music play, just chill in the space and then guide out. So yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Just watch your Scorpio in the 4th house. Here, just watch your Scorpio in the 4th house. Yes, I agree, Tony says. Okay, awesome. Hey, Samantha. Welcome to the chat. I was saying hi to you. How are you, my friend? Scorpio in the 4th house. Super powerful energy. Anyone that has Scorpio well, everyone has Scorpio energy in the chart somewhere, but Scorpio is powerful AF. So don't be sad about your Scorpio energy. Depending on where it's at, can be a little bit tricky, but we're powerful people and we can create any reality we desire. Okay, let's get going with the Sky News. What a beautiful day, you guys. Samantha says, doing well. I love Scorpio, so do I. Fellow water sign. Can't be mad at that. Reminder, you guys, this is going to be my last reminder. If you want in the Manifesting Club, please join before the 30th. Doors close on the 30th, so don't delay. You can't find my YouTube yet, Biafra Empress. It's at I Am Lindsay with Love. At I Am Lindsay with Love. I'm going to start working on putting out more YouTube videos. Maybe in 2024, it'll be a gold mine to do like one a week or something. Catherine says, yes, boyfriend is Scorpio stellium. Told him I get the idea and he manifests it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Super powerful. Super powerful. When you guys realize the energy combinations, it is really powerful. But you have to become aware of yourself. Learn your energy so you can use it the best way that's meant for you. There's no like manifesting formula for one person. It's no one size fits all. That's why when people are doing like, oh, do this method or do this method, and people like, it doesn't work for me. It's like, because your energy is your energy. So how I manifest is different than how you manifest. It just is. Now, it's not to say that in the Manifesting Club, we don't come together and manifest strong and powerful for each other, but it's just different because our energies are different, right? Pluto and North Node in Scorpio, 6th house, Mallory says. Justy says, I need a healing session. Cycle seems to continue to repeat. Just E, healing session information is on my website at Lindsay or www.lindsayoflove.com, or you can click into my link in bio, my bio where it says get your free detox masterclass. If you click that link, it actually opens to all my services. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. Anyway, and you can click for all products and services. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But if you know, really quickly, if you know that the cycle's repeating itself, then I would ask what choices you're making that has it continuously repeating, because ultimately the choices you're making are the reason you're on repeat. So you have to change something. You have to make a different choice. And that's the tricky part. So I would look at, what is the cycle? What are the choices I've been making? Have I been seeing signs that I've been avoiding? Have I been not standing in my highest self-worth, which is why am I attracting this? Like whatever it is, right? There's an energy kind of blip in the system, so to speak. And so once you figure that out, you go back into alignment and then you can make a different choice. Life is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm just over here like living. Okay, so let's talk about the sky news. Let's talk about the energy for today, and then I'll make a video once we get off this live. And then we're going to go really quick. This is going to go super quick, by the way, you guys, because we have to get on the energetic wave. So all day, we're still hanging out all day for a couple of days, by the way. Mars trine Neptune, harmonious energy around your Mars, physical action, right? Physical action. Neptune, your big ideas, your dreams, your faith, completion. This is where karma lives. This is your spirituality at the very deep subconscious level. Mars, if you're in your highest vibration, is the right actions you're taking, combined with your dreams, powerful manifesting energy when you use it right. Okay, so we have this since yesterday for a couple of days. So this is all day long energy. At the same time, starting off this morning, happening also all day, also started yesterday, will remain for most of today and through tomorrow a little bit, is Venus squaring Saturn. Now, Venus is love. Yes. Saturn is your responsibility. Venus, maybe you're looking at like being well respected within a love relationship, or maybe you're looking at your relationship and you're like, where do I play the role? Like Saturn is the leader. Saturn is you being responsible. Saturn is you being respected. Saturn is you achieving success in the highest vibration. Venus, the energy of love, art, beauty, harmony, peace, right? So maybe you're looking at your relationship dynamics. Now, this doesn't have to just be the person that you are in love with. It could be people you love, right? Your family, your friends, whoever. And you're kind of looking at like the dynamics of the relationship. Are there any kind of like push and pulls? Are you both being well respected? Are you respecting each other? That kind of energy. Now, remember, Venus is also our finances. Let's talk about money. Venus, the energy of money, in kind of this tensiony, triggery, I want to transcend out of this space energy with Saturn being responsible. So over the next couple of days, some of you might be really deep diving into your finances, looking at where you can maybe make money work for you, where money isn't working for you, where money's just sliding through the fingers, maybe, right? There's many different ways money works for us or against us. It's just an energy after all, you guys. You can make friends with money. It took me a long time to make friends with money. My mom programmed me at a young age to believe we never had enough. Even though when I look back logically on my childhood, I never felt in need. So I feel very fortunate in that way. But my mom programmed me that we did not have enough. It's not her fault. She didn't know what she was doing. She was just venting to her daughter about the finances once in a while. But I was a very emotional and sensitive kid. Double Cancer Pisces. Hello. It sunk into my aura. It took me a long time in my adult life to get cool with money. If that's you, just start talking to money. Hey, Penny, what's up? Can we be friends? I think most people will be friends with 1 cent. It's pretty easy, right? And wait for Penny to respond. Wait to hear some sort of energy. Wait to feel it in the body. We're cool with each other. And go up all the way to $100. And see where it starts to become sticky. Are you cool with $20? Pretty simple for you. But maybe $50 starts to feel a little sticky. Okay? Start to make friends with money. You can do it, okay? You can do it. So that's that energy happening all day. But I would say that if you use the Venus square to get right with your money situation or your relationship situations, then you can take this beautiful, harmonious manifesting energy with Mars and Neptune to say, these are my dreams, these are the actions I need to take, and this is how I'm going to bring it all together. Super powerful. Okay, you guys are just chatting about you can't find me. That's so weird. Yes, I am Lindsay with love. Okay, so then let's see. This is super short-lived. The moon, by the way, you guys, the moon moves very quick in the sky. So I talk about the energy of the emotions. I think what I'm going to start doing is just saying your emotions for the day. This is where the moon is moving. So like the emotions of the day. You started off the day super early in the morning. The moon is in a square with Jupiter. This is your emotional abundant energy. You might be feeling a little bit, I don't know, a little bit less than abundant, especially with Jupiter in retrograde. You might be feeling a little bit like in the feels around your abundance. Now, remember, we learned the other day, there's abundance in everything, any part of life. But what that means is you can have an abundance of abundance, or you can have an abundance of no abundance. Either way, you still have an abundance of something. Okay, so realize that. Delete the idea that you have nothing in your life and focus on everything in your world that is abundant. Look around your house. I have an abundance of shirts in my closet. I have an abundance of pillows on my bed. I have an abundance of plants in my house. By the way, abundance is one or more, two or more of something. I have an abundance of cups in my cupboard. I have an abundance of like brushes in my drawer. Like you can literally look around your whole house and see abundance. If there's two or more of something, that's abundance. Okay. So you have to train yourself to see the abundance so you can get out of the lack of abundance space. All right. So that energy is happening in the morning hours from around like 3 in the morning until it ends already. It's already out of our system. And then at around 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, the moon goes into a sextile with Mercury. So you're going to be talking about your emotions. You're going to be feeling yourself. You're going to be able to communicate with passion in the heart. Mercury communication, the moon, your emotions. You might be emotionally compelled to learn something new, right? Mercury rules our intellect and our curiosities. That energy happens from 8 o'clock until around 11:15 or so in the afternoon. Let's see, the moon. Oh, I didn't even talk about the moon leaving Virgo or Leo. That's okay. That was a while ago. Then at around 2, this is the emotional journey you're on today, by the way, you guys. So stay with me here. Around 2:45 or so, the moon trines Uranus. Uranus is dismantling things in our energetic space. By the way, you guys, I always talk astrology for your awareness and your energy. Uranus dismantles so that old crap can go and we make room for the new so Uranus can innovate. Now, your emotions are attached to this. So you might be very interested from around 2:30 or so in the afternoon until about 6 p.m. or so. You're like, okay, well, I went through this journey of like maybe feeling a little bit less abundant. And then I started using my emotions to communicate out. Mercury sextile the moon is speaking your manifestations out, right? If you've got the emotions attached to the words, you can speak it into existence. And then this moon trine Uranus energy is all about, now I want to innovate. And it's a feeling of desiring to innovate in the highest vibration. I'm always going to teach the highest vibration because like we're not hanging out in the lower vibration. So what's the point in talking about it? We're in the highest vibration. We're innovating ourselves. Now in the lowest vibration, Uranus is destruction. What sounds better? I'm destroying myself. No, I'm innovating myself. Like, let's evolve, right? Let's evolve. And then from there, we've got the moon from around 6 o'clock in the evening. Around the same time, the moon starts to make a sextile with Mars. So now we've got this Mars energy back. Now we're back into aligned action and our emotions are attached. So this is another powerful day. Like you can look at any day as a manifesting day when you know how to use the energy wisely. Okay, so now we've got Mars talking to the moon, or the moon talking to Mars in aligned action. That goes through basically the end of the night, like 11 o'clock at night or so. So it's, oh wait, hold on. 12, around 10 o'clock at night, around 10 o'clock at night. And then at 10 o'clock at night until the rest of the night, the moon trines Pluto. your emotions and transformation, your emotions and power, your emotions and intensity. Any of those things are manifesting words. Transformation is you changing one reality to another, manifesting. Power, empowering yourself to know how to manifest. What was I saying? What was the last one? Intensity, putting the emotions behind your desires so they come to your life faster. All of it is powerful. Oof, definitely need to have a better relationship with money. We'll start talking to it. Marsha, welcome to the live. Thank you for the sharing of the live. Tina, thanks for all the likes. You guys, thank you for the support today. 13.9 thousand likes and literally like an hour of broadcasting. For those of you, please, this is the last call. Manifesting Club doors close on the 30th. I don't play with doors closing during the Manifesting Club. You have to get in on time so all the emails and the links get sent to you appropriately and accordingly. I'm just double checking to make sure nobody new has joined. If they did, I want to say congratulations and welcome in. Now my internet's being crazy, of course. No worries. My internet has been a little bit wild lately. And now my YouTube is super lagged. So for all of you guys who are watching replay on YouTube, it's probably going to be annoying. Let's get on the energetic wave. Let's get on the energetic wave. For those of you that are new here, it's very simple. All you need to do is follow my guidance. It's pretty obvious, pretty easy. We're going to start by closing our eyes and taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, breathing in, letting it out of the mouth, breathing in. Thank you for having such a powerful conversation with me today, you guys. I hope that just one thing, at least one thing that I've said today has lit you up inside, hoping that it sends you on some sort of journey today. Breathing in towards greater vibrations, toward advancing your soul, stepping into a higher frequency, something beautiful, towards seeing abundance, because we do have to train ourselves to see abundance. And if you can't see it in the space that you're in, then look outside and maybe there's already snow on the ground where you're at, or maybe the leaves have fallen off the trees. And so you can see an abundance of tree branches, or maybe abundance of leaves on the grass, on the yard, or an abundance of, I don't know, rocks. Maybe you live by the beach and you see an abundance of sand. Like the earth shows us abundances for everybody. There's no stealing of abundance. You can't have abundance and it takes away from somebody else. We all have the same, it's an equal opportunity space. It's equal playing field. There's no taking one piece of the pie for another. Everybody has the same possibilities to tap into their abundance. And the earth will never run out. The universe will never run out, okay? Thinking of something that you would like to create in your reality today, you're manifesting and you've been working on manifesting, thinking of something that you're desiring to let go of, using the Uranus energy so you can create more space in your energetic vortex to fill it with better and greater and more exciting things than you currently have in your life right now. Thinking of just maybe being cool with the idea that you want to evolve and grow and expand your life, being cool with the idea that you're meant to be abundant, and being cool with your own dreams. Whatever it is, think of something good, something that's going to advance you from a human spiritual perspective. And then repeating out loud, if you can, silently if you must, after me, I am strong, saying it with conviction from your heart and your belly. I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. Somebody commented on Pippi's smile this weekend, and I was like, yeah, she likes to show her teethers. You're happy, you're manifesting, you guys. That's why we're forcing ourselves to smile. It's good for your energy. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. Thinking of this thing that you're attempting to do, whether it is manifesting, whether it is releasing, whether it's a combination of the two, whether it's just, whether it is solidifying yourself into a new frequency, breathing in and pulling the energy up the chakra system, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator out of the crown chakra. And on the exhale, bringing these thoughts, these feelings, these ideas, these emotions, these visions down the chakra system, cementing them into the root chakra clockwise, bringing them to our physical reality. Remembering that when you see your physical reality as the same every single day, all you are doing is copying and pasting your physical reality as the same every single day. You need to start to look for new things in your reality so that they appear. Breathing in, pulling the thought, the idea, the vision, the feeling up the chakra system, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator, to feel and see and experience so that they can co-create with us. And on the exhale, bringing it down the chakra system, letting it travel all the way down to the earthly chakras, the bottom three, cementing it into the physical reality clockwise. And trusting that it's on its way to you. Good. I am strong and I can do this. Smiling big and showing me your teepers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. I hope you have an amazing day. I am still so lagged on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube viewers that are watching me lag. Sorry for TikTok viewers, but I have to put the piece into the puzzle. Did it mess it up? I hope you guys were able to get on the energetic wave. They made me do the piece of the puzzle. Mellows World, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the heart me. Thanks for joining my team. A powerful day ahead, my friends. Oh, I just got some weird things. Yes, that is true, Mallory. That is so true. VIP Deborah, like the live. Thank you, Deborah. Oh my gosh, dang, that feels awesome. We're on the wave together, you guys. It's going to be an amazing day. It's going to be powerful. You can spend the day today asking help from your guides and your angels. I have this weird, the lighting just got so weird. You can ask for help from your guides and your angels to expand time, to make time go slower so you can get more done, to contract time, to make boring things go faster for you. Whatever it is, you can work with your guides and angels on being more productive, listening to your intuition more, putting aside time to meditate, whatever it is, you guys pick something. Double D says, thank you, Lindsay. You are amazing. Have a wonderful day. You too. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Feeling so good. Mallory says, amazing, you guys. If you guys are new here and you don't know, or you're not already following me, we do this conversation. We have this type of conversation Monday through Friday. We, you know what, is me and all of you that are participating. When I say we, I'm like, yeah, it wouldn't be anything without you guys here. So Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we talk energy, manifesting, perspective shifting, living your best dang life, synchronicities, understanding the spiritual journey based on the things that I've experienced. VIP Deborah is here and in the house. Mallory says, love you all so much. Thank you. Perfect Angel Queen, you're so sweet. Manifesting Health, Marsha says, Marsha, join the Manifesting Club today. If you are interested, it's only $11 a month. Doors close on the 30th. And we manifest together October 11th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom, or October 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. All of the details for all of my services, you guys, are in the link in my bio on my TikTok page. So if you want to check anything out that I offer, please click there and see what I've got going on. All right, guys, have an amazing day. I will see some of you guys. Don't forget, Cosmic Collective members, we are energy healing together tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Just a reminder. 17K. Thank you, VIP Deborah. Catherine says, thank you, friends. Can't wait to talk to you all tomorrow. See some of you tomorrow night. You guys have a great day. Love you guys all. Stay on the wave. If you fall off, just get back on. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Goodbye, my YouTube viewers. Have a great day. Sorry for the lags.